Oh, I'm doing a coat.
Yeah, but you've got no body fat.
It's pretty warm out there, isn't it? Right, remember people, 2 metres.
It'll be fun.
Oh,
What?
the washing machine's just finished.
Correct.
We should probably take the washing out before we leave.
Yeah, so it was good to do it.
It'll
we
get-
do it outside.
It'll get stale.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, already, people, bit of drama. We were all with the.
I thought you were announcing that. You've recorded it.
Oh, you thought? Did I?
You said it very.
Did I ham my announcement up?
Enunciated it.
Ah, excellent. Well, we'll put a music over the top of that. So we were just about to go for a walk. Myself, my fiancée Ellie, and my housemate Ben. This is our lockdown situation now. But just as we were about to go for a walk, the washing machine notified us to say that it was time to take the clothes out. And of course, if we
Good job of making it sound interesting.
leave it, thank you. If we leave it while we're out, the washing machine will, the clothes will be stale, and they will smell, and we might have to put them in again. Incidentally, talking of washing machines, I will be talking about washing machine in a forthcoming video for a video channel that I have been taking part in. A video channel with lots of different comedians. It's a project called The Lost Comics, and there's all sorts of people involved in that. Arthur Smith is a part of it, so it's a great honour to be included in this. And there's 2 up there at the moment. A poem about a piece of chewing gum, from the perspective of a piece of chewing gum, and a sort of an introductory video about how ridiculous it is that I have been chosen out as one of 20 comedians to be involved in a video project, bearing in mind how many comedians there are out there, and the fact that I can't see. Seems a bit odd. Oh, we'll get the blind man to do some videos. The reason I'm telling you this is because I am discussing my new washing machine and a little idiosyncratic feature that it has. So there's something to look forward to. That'll be coming out in the next couple of weeks. So I've been very remiss in doing the podcast, but that's because I've been doing lots of different things. I've been doing lots of gigs. Remember those? Remember when I used to be out of the house?
Oh, yeah.
But now, there was no way of doing that, of course. Everything is on lockdown. I know that I'm not the only person in this, but I'm giving this, I think, the rather self-centered title, this particular podcast series, The Eagle is Stranded. Because I am stranded. You know, my life involves touring. It involves well, hopefully, but not always. But it involves travelling. And this week I was meant to be travelling. I was meant to be away for the next 10 days. And I'm not, obviously. I'm here, as is everybody else. And so I thought, we're all in this together, but we need to get as many positives as we can from the situation.
It's all
hung up. It's time to go. If you're ready... I'm talking to Ben there. Ben's emptying the dishwasher. I mean, my goodness.
Doesn't get more exciting.
I mean...
All the domestic.
So basically, the idea is we're in lockdown for at least the next 3 weeks. So I thought if I record a little mini podcast episode each day for the time that we are in lockdown and chart our progress and hopefully manage to come up with something entertaining. I mean, obviously, I've succeeded so far in that. So we're going to go for a little walk through rural Sheffield. And it'll be interesting, because I suppose this is a scary experience for many of us. It's very uncertain times, but I suppose I have at the moment, a spirit of joie de vivre. A spirit of, this is kind of quite a fun thing. It's a novelty, but it'd be interesting to see when that begins to subside. I mean, I should point out that I am aware of how serious this is for certain other people, and I'm not trying to make light of the whole situation, but of course this is I suppose you've got to look for positives, and this is a time to spend time with your loved ones, I suppose. Unfortunately, I'm here. I haven't been able to get to my mistress, so I've had to make do. Okay, we're ready to go. But right now, I'm hoping that this is a chance to get reacquainted with you.
2 meters, no touching.
Which is a shame, because that's how listeners like to listen to my podcast, whilst being very close and touching each other.
Which way are we going?
Oh, what drama? Left, he says.
I've not been this way before.
My goodness. I've only taken her right. Ben's on the what? Ben's on the scene, and he's already suggested that we go left. We should be getting ideas here Ben takes me to places where David doesn't, and this could come between us, this kind of... So we've been doing all sorts of odd activities, I suppose, or because we've been spending more time with each other. We've been doing things that we wouldn't ordinarily do, and we've discovered things that we wouldn't normally have time to discover and to play with. And I'm not back to those sex toys that we won at the Bath Comedy Festival. I'm referring to, well, we found an app that someone had recommended called the Radio Garden. It's Google Earth, but when you point at something on the Google Earth map, it will play a radio station from that part of the world. And so we've had great fun finding different radio stations and listening to them. But oh goodness,
We're walking down the middle of the road as well, so we're just going to go on the path. But there's a lot of people parked on the path.
People are parked on the path, which is a shame because people need to park their cars, Ellie. Yeah, I feel, because we're in lockdown, an extra onus for my trademark sense of humour really to come to the fore and to keep spirits alive. And I think you can tell that is currently happening there. Anyway, we were listening to some radio stations in New Zealand, and the favourite one that I came across was a one called Sleep Radio. A radio station designed to help you get to sleep. Essentially it plays, I suppose, sort of new age classical music. But we tuned into this radio station, and the first thing that it did was this voice came on saying, well, before we let you go to sleep, download our app. So go to our website, or go to the App Store now on your phone, get it up, and download our app.
Get it up.
And then...
It's not going to help
Well, it's not going to help you sleep, no. So then you think, okay, well, that's a bit inconvenient. You're trying to get to sleep. Now it's telling you should be doing something else, you know. And then you think, right, it's surely going to get to the music now, isn't it? And then it says, also, you might want to think about this. This station is funded by my wife and I. And also with the kind donations of a few people. We need your money. So why not go to the website and donate. You can donate as little or as much as you like. Obviously more would be preferable. So anyway, so it does this whole thing about how to do it in all the credit card, and they accept PayPal and all this kind of thing. And I'm thinking, bloody hell, it's been talking now for over a minute and we still haven't managed to get to the actual station yet. And then it says, and finally, and I'm thinking, now surely it's going to let us sleep. And it goes, and finally, how about while you're there, liking what we do, tell your friends on Facebook, share it, put a post on there, and also, why not rate us as well? You can rate us on the App Store, you can rate us on the website. I'm thinking, bloody hell, if we did everything you were asking us to do, we'd be awake for another 2 hours. And then finally it says, now finally, enjoy the radio station, enjoy Sleep Radio. And then it finally gets to some fairly bland new age music, just like this panpipe drone, and I'm thinking, this is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it can't be the most expensive radio station to fund. What business is it open? What kind of business is it? And we will decide whether it's essential or non-essential in our new game, essential or non-essential.
Shop fittings and retail display equipment.
What the hell's that? Retail display equipment?
So
What?
Like if you have a shop and you need different types of display units to show your wares.
I mean, bearing in mind all the shops have been asked to close down, I would say the one non-essential shop was a place that sold things for shops to display what they have. So I'm going non-essential.
I mean, this one's shut down, and this is international mining and marine.
Well, in rural Sheffield, I'm not sure mining or marine is particularly apposite, but should we go in maybe as as a watchdog and shut down the non-essential? So we're going to name and shame them. What they called?
No.
What? Why?
Well, because that's...
Well, it's not non-essential, surely. It's non-essential. So they should be named and shamed.
It's already open. It might just be some people clearing up some stuff.
All right, fair enough. All right, okay.
In a week and
Right, well, we'll be back in a week.
So this is quite it's just a plain field. They've all been chopped down. There's bits of straw underneath our feet. And I'm guessing we're heading towards that little gap in the hedge there. There's a path
Oh, it's a jump here. Depends if you're.
Oh, my goodness.
It's all sort of brambles, so basically it's kind of a jump onto a bank the other side,
Right.
but don't face plant the bramble bush.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Well, very good. Keep your
I
head down.
did it.
You did.
Oh dear. She's done it. I grabbed her hand there. Oh my goodness. I think there are many positives about being in this situation. Not in the least that it has made the podcast come back.
Well,
David Eagle's podcast, I suppose, that David's Daily Digital Dollop format is back for the foreseeable future, or the foreseeable future perhaps. My desktop computer is a museum of unfinished projects, ranging back from 5 or more years of just projects that I started that I haven't finished. I'm currently working on David Eagle's Pick and Mix, and I suppose it is volume 4 or volume 3, depending on how you want to look at it, because one of them was a Young'uns in the Mix episode. But I'm currently working on that, the DJ set with no rules. My goodness. I'm very much enjoying doing that, because that is something, I don't know when I would have actually had the chance to have finished it with all the gigs that I was doing. So
well, yeah, so what do we want to do?
So if we want to elongate, we go that way to the left.
David,
what?
do you want to elongate?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not really the time and the place to talk about this, but I have responded to a couple of those emails in my spam folder.
Oh, yes.
But I would imagine now it's going to be delayed with the with everything that's going on. But I suppose that is something. I'm going to say keep it close to your chest. But if it could get close to my chest, then I wouldn't have a problem. Wouldn't need to respond. Anyway,
Oh, the hazel is blooming.
well done, Hazel. Keep 2 meters away though. I'm glad she's in good health. We'll give you more of an update on Hazel as we go. We haven't talked about her, but
So this is like, what, 4 metres?
yeah.
That's 1, 2,
Why are you people not picking them?
Start counting, there's
4,
loads
5,
everywhere.
6, 7, not including the ones that
Well-
are thrown into the bush.
You give up counting, they're everywhere.
If you're struggling to get to sleep,
15.
then why not try counting poo bags with us?
There's about 30 at least.
Why would you bother going to the effort of putting,
Of bringing bags
Yeah.
with you,
Poo bag,
putting
and
it in...
Yeah,
then sling it in?
put it in a bag and then put it in a bush.
Yeah.
It's made it 10 times worse.
Yeah.
Before it was at least biodegradable product.
Yeah.
We've got some broken crockery that you're just walking
My goodness.
over.
Well, we've one of the reasons for doing this podcast is to try and make people feel positive, and I think we're certainly achieving that as we walk through a wasteland of poo and broken crockery and plastic bags. And now here is the police. If we get stopped by the police, remember we are allowed 1 bit of exercise today, so let's just point that out.
To a jog at any
If we break onto a job, that is a secondary bit of exercise, so
That's right.
just keep walking. We did do a jump earlier, the long jump. So if they are listening back to this podcast, presumably on their PC. Oh, strong smell of poo now. That's a car looking for somewhere to park. Can't find anywhere because of all the people parked. I suppose that's the problem. These cars can't park because of all the people. I guess it's you could call it if it spreads, you could call it the car owner virus. Oh yes.
Do you know if you got the car owner virus,
Oh, go on.
you feel very tired?
And exhausted indeed. Oh. It's a shame I'm not doing gigs because it'd be good to road test this material, you know. Oh. I think there's going to be some people thinking, have you heard some rumour about puns being a cure-all here? That don't seem to be the way this podcast is going. If you've enjoyed these puns, why not give us some money?
Is that your New Zealand accent again?
Yes? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with my New Zealand accent? Have you got a problem with my New Zealand accent there?
Like your Australian accent, mate.
No. No, my New Zealand accent's got a little bit more nasal quality to it. My Australian is a little bit more rounded, a little bit more open-mouthed. Whilst my New Zealand, a little bit more on the nasal and closed mouth sound. There you go. Little lesson for you there, people. And part of me is thinking maybe it's ill-advisable to be doing a podcast from going for a walk. But we are allowed 1 bit of exercise a day, and we've kept our distance. However, in all seriousness, if people feel that this is somehow irresponsible, then feel free to get in touch and let me know. But remember, if we do stop doing this, then you will not get the amount of puns and commentary on poo bags. So I think this is a vital service that we are providing, and I think that should be bore in mind. Would you say bore in mind or bared in mind? Bore in mind, yeah. Well, I'm trying to use it for the same bearing. The past of bear would be bore. So why would I say kept? Anyway, we're getting on well, so day one.
Oi! Oi, you. Oi! Sorry, did I wake you? Were you having a nice sleep? Well, you know who you can thank for that, don't you? Us, here at Sleep Radio. I hope you were having a nice sleep, which is more than can be said for us. Me and my wife, we've hardly slept a wink for days. And you know why? Because we're lying awake, worried about how we're going to pay the mortgage, worried about the bills, worried about how we're going to feed the kids. Because when we set up this radio station, we thought that people might want to show their appreciation by chucking a bit of money our way. But let me tell you something. Out of everyone who listens to Sleep Radio, only 2% of people actually bother to donate. And to be honest, the amount that those people do donate is bloody pittance. Some of you, the amount you give us, it's a bloody insult. Quite frankly, it's a bloody insult. I'm so angry I'm losing my accent. Seriously, I don't know how you guys sleep at night. Well, actually, I do, by listening to Sleep Radio, completely for free, you bastards. Well, I hope you've enjoyed listening to the sound of the didgeridoo for the last 3 hours. But us broadcasting that didgeridoo to you didn't come cheap, you know. We've got to pay for the studio, we got to pay for the equipment, we got to pay for the transmission system. Now, all I'm asking is for you to go to the website and just give us a little money, for God's sake. Then you can go to sleep. Just come on, I know you're awake. I'm looking at the website now. Look, unless I get $300 in the kitty, I'm not letting you bastards go back to sleep. In fact, have a load of this, you bastards. Yeah, how do you like that? That's right, come on, wakey wakey. Put some money in the fucking kitty. Put some money in the kitty, come on, you bastards. And then maybe we can all have a bloody good night's sleep. I told my wife we should have set up a bloody Christian channel, but she said, oh no, we don't believe in Jesus. I said, it doesn't matter, we get a lot more money than playing the didgeridoo, that ungrateful, insomnia-ridden bastards.